Hey guys, this is Digosego from the Not So Bad Gamer, and we're back, I guess. And what we're going to be doing is playing a game here, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. So here's the intro to it. If you haven't seen it before, I'm pretty sure you did. It's obviously a remake of the original, and this is the first time I'm playing it through. So we're going to see how this turns out. I've tried to get in there and cut it as best I possibly can. So we're going to go through this and try to have the best start that we possibly can. I already kind of went through it a little bit just to kind of show you guys, okay, go here, go there. But this is my first time kind of playing it through and everything. So first experience, first time playing this game ever, to tell you the truth. I've had it for a couple of years now, or whenever it was released for the Switch, for the original Switch. And yeah, so there we have this girl seeing a Link. It wakes him up. And then we're gonna pan up to a giant egg. And here we go. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. So I'm currently playing this on the Switch 2, just so you know. And like I said, I kind of played through the first part and through the first dungeon already, and then maybe the second dungeon, maybe. But yeah, just to kind of figure out where things are. So this is my kind of second playthrough, but trying to go through it as quickly as possible. And I recorded myself just to see if we could post this up online. What? Zelda? No, my name is Marine. You must be feeling whatever. I think I clicked through this fairly quick. So we're on an island. Link wakes up, talks to this girl. Follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area, so be careful. So I do know that there are certain things that we have to collect, but we're going to talk to this guy here. Kind of looks like Mario. And he kind of knows our name already, which is weird. But because our name's in the back of our shield. Oh, there, look at that. We got our shield. So that's the first thing. Now these little things over here, it's kind of going to be, I feel like it's going to be kind of cool. We can, there's going to be like little statues that we can put on there. So that one's of the piranha plat. I think the other one is a Goomba. Yeah, Goomba. And there's other ones that I guess we have to collect. I don't know where all of them are yet exactly, but we'll get to it. So as soon as we step out of the house, we got our shield. We're going to make our way south and go to the beach. And there's Mr. What is his name? Bow Wow. You can talk to everyone in there. There's nothing you can talk to them all. I kind of did my first run around, but we're going to fast forward through all of this. You can kind of go around without killing anybody. You can push this guy with your shield just to get down a little bit. Oh, still got hurt. And then once we get to our sword, this owl shows up and talks to us. And I think I skipped through this fairly quick. It says, "Hoot hoot, you're the lad of the sword. Monsters are on the shore, courageous to come wake the windfish. It said that you cannot leave the island unless you have all the instruments, I guess. And we have to go to the mysterious forest." Sorry if I'm kind of going through it really quick. I think I was just clicking and clicking because I was recording myself and I wanted to do it as quickly as possible. But there we go. We have our sword. And it must be ours because it has our name engraved on it. So here we are. There's not, well, yeah, we can start attacking people. So I go around attacking a little bit. We got these little like crab-like guys and these things that pop out all of nowhere with spikes on them. And then we're going to head, I think we go a little bit more. Oh, sorry, it kind of skips a little bit. I do apologize for that. I think my recording was a little rough. But there's that one house. There's a treasure chest all in that same area. We're going to mark that treasure chest so we can come back to it and not forget. I do know there's also a seashell just going south there a little bit, going down. There's a seashell there, but we need to get our a shovel. So we'll just mark this so we don't forget. Mark it again so you kind of look at your map and you're like, oh, wait, what's there? So we mark that as well. And then there's this Monkey up there on this tree that throws grenades at us. Or not grenades. I think he does throw a grenade every once in a while, but he's throwing acorns. Then we talk to this guy. And he basically tells us that he likes canned food. Right? So we're going to be looking for some canned food to give this guy. So we're going to go back down. Then we're going to head back up into the city. But now we can use our sword. So we can cut down that tree. We can cut down all these enemies. Fast forward through all of this. I realized after why my recording was a little bit glitchy, but I didn't want to go back there and play it again. But we're going to show you the location of the first dungeon. So, you cut down all these guys there. You make your way over here. And this right here is the first dungeon. So once we're there, it says, a keyhole. It says that, oh wait, fast forward. It says that we need the tail key, basically was what it said there. I'm sorry. So we're going to make our way back up to the village. And we're going to try to have kind of like the best start that we possibly can in this game. You pick up these acorns, these guardian acorns. And what they do is give you a little bit extra protection. So you can talk to all the villagers. There's these 3 boys that you can talk to. These 3 boys kind of explain a little bit of the gameplay. They're like, oh, if you do this and this, it does that. Don't tell me how or why, but it does it. You can read all these books as well, which gives you kind of just a small introduction or tells you or explains how certain things work in the game. From what I know of, there's 2 more important books. There's one book that we can't reach and the other book that we can't read because we need a magnifying glass. So we're going. You can chop all this stuff down. You can talk to a lot of the neighbors. There's nothing really you can do there. There's nothing that they really give you. Again, all you got to do is honestly collect or cut down this grass. You can collect on the rubies, right? Because you do eventually want to get into... There's a little game that you can play, which is in the house just below us. Oh, yes, this is why I was here. Secret seashell. So in that tall grass, don't forget it. There's a secret seashell in there. So in that bottom house down there, that they have like those claw games that you can play there. There's a lot of things that we can get there that we're going to need. And you can also keep on doing that in order to kind of like spawn rupees and to collect rupees really quick. But one of the first places we're going to go to is this fisherman. And we're going to go fishing just for a little bit. There's 3 things that we can do here off the bat with the fishing. So we're just gonna talk to this guy, blah, blah, blah. When you feel the tug, kind of pull, you press A to lure it in. So we'll kind of fast forward through this a little bit to catch our first fish. Boom, caught him. And you gotta, when he's running away, don't pull or don't press the A too much because then you'll rip the line. But as soon as we get that, he gives us money for whatever size the fish is. And then once we get in there, we get a heart. And that is one thing that we do need because hearts are what we need. Hearts makes us live longer and that allows us to take damage. So we're going to go fishing more and we're going to catch this green guy here at the bottom, which is one of the heavier fish. And he didn't want to bite. There we go. He's almost there. There we go. We got him. So when he's pulling away, you kind of just want to tug once or twice, but not too crazy. And then once he's coming to our direction, then you start slamming on that A button. So you reeled in a big fish. It's heavy that you wish that you caught something lighter. It's about 20 pounds and 8 ounces. He's going to give us 17 rupees. And because we land to that big fish, he gives us a bigger lure, the middleweight lure. So now we have that in stock, and we can actually pick if we want to go with the lighter lure, the middleweight, and I'm guessing that we get another one. And because we got the bigger fish, we got a second heart. So that's 2 hearts already. But there's also at the very bottom there, where that grass is, there is a bottle. And that bottle we're going to need. But careful with the fishes, because they will see that bottle and they want to attack it, then that bottle will fall down. So that's a fairy bottle. So we can put fairies in it. So that's all we can do there right now. So we're going to go back out and go back to the rest of the village. So we can see we have 2 hearts now. 2 hearts. And we have that bottle and we have 1 seashell. So that's good. So we're going to go back down, cut some more grass, collect on the rupees. I like cutting the grass. The grass is easy money. Easy money. Hope you guys are liking the video so far. I know I can do a little bit better on the recording. But here we're going to get another heart. We're going to get that Yoshi, and we're going to get that 50 rupees, that purple rupee. So first thing we're going to go for is the heart. This will be the third heart we get automatically without really doing much, which is really great. Grab it. Just kind of line it up how I have it on the video. The heart won't really escape, but the rupees and other things that we do buy can kind of escape. So we got lucky there with the Yoshi. And then we're going to collect that rupee. See, I'm not even perfect when I land on it, but I do eventually get it. So when we do step out of this house after we collect everything, the little boy that's standing outside of the store, he's going to tell us, oh, my mom has always wanted one of those. And then we're going to go head north to the top house. There he goes. He says, whoa, you have the Yoshi doll. My mom's desperately wanted one of those. So we're going to get some more grass just because we can. And it's easy money. And then we're going to head up here and go to this house right here. This is the people that have those 3 kids, or actually 4 kids. So we're going to go and talk to the woman with the baby. And she's like, oh, the Yoshi doll, my baby. Oh, thank you. And indeed, a generous person. And she gives us this, a ribbon. Now, this ribbon is going to go to somebody else. So we're going to come out of here. And there's some more little statue things that we can eventually have to get. I don't know where they all are at the moment yet. But we're going to go to the house with Bow Wow. And if you go to the first house where the little shed is, then that's where we're going to give the gift. But if you go to the main house, the main door, we talk to the lady, and then she's going to say, oh, you receive a visitor carrying a ribbon in their person. I direct them to the doghouse. My chick baby Chow Chow has been pining for a new accessory. So that's just next door to the Chow Chow. I think that's how you say it, Chow Chow. So we go in there and talk to it. Makeup, jewels, and dresses. Oh, you got a ribbon. How about we trade for dog food? And that's exactly what we're going to do. Give her the ribbon, and we get some dog food. Canned dog food. So remember that crocodile that was interested in canned food? That's who we're going to give it to. So we're going to continue here, go back to that house, and see what's new. Look at there. There's the statue of the little Chow Chow with, little Chow Chow with the ribbon, and another seashell. So after you kind of collect the main things in there, like things that won't be put back, like the heart or a seashell, they do replace it with other things, especially with that 50. The purple rupee, which is counts for 50, which will make you get money quicker, so you can buy a little bit more of the expensive stuff. Because there's there's a shovel that we need to buy. There is a heart that we need to buy. I think it's a heart, and a bow. So the bow is the most expensive thing. So from here. Oh yeah, we're gonna go in here because that Chow Chow goes on that the table there. Just place them there, and there you go. That's the first one complete. And then we're gonna collect another heart, which would mean we'd have the 1, 2, 3. This would be our 4th heart. Again, any chance I get, I'm cutting grass, man. But we're gonna go over here to that well. And if you cut these blades of grass there, from what I can tell, you always get hearts. So we're going to fall in there. And then look, a heart, which completes a whole heart. And now that means, come on, there we go. That we got 4 hearts on our screen now. So that's 4 hearts basically in the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the game. You don't really have to do much. You don't have to fight anybody or anything like that. So we're going to go back up to that house at the very top where you can actually buy the stuff. It's not a mini game, but we have 268 rupees. And what the first thing we're going to do, we can wait for the heart because we don't really have to battle anybody right now, but we need the shovel. 200 rupees, because this is going to allow us to get some more things. And to dig up 4 rupees as well. And dig up seashells. So now that that's equipped, you have to go to your main menu and basically equip it to your X or Y button. So now that we have this, we can go all the way down to where we got our sword, or where that chest is at the sand. I didn't want to like go back down here and not get the shovel because the shovel is useful. Oh yeah, I saw a little door there, so we're gonna mark it with a circle because it looks like that might be the bomb it or something. So we're gonna go over here, collect that, and again that gives us extra protection. We're gonna come down and then look for the seashell. It's gonna be in that corner. Come on. There we go. So there's the secret seashell. I always do some digging. But we're gonna go here now that we have the canned dog food. We're gonna come in here, give this crocodile or alligator, I don't know, I can't tell. And we're gonna give him the dog food. And he's gonna basically eat it. It's crazy. And I want to say we're about halfway through like the beginning of the video of the game where you kind of have to collect certain things to kind of get to start doing the dungeons. No, we have the bananas. And we'll see what we do with the bananas later on. I'm not sure where they go yet. But I'm sure there'll be someone out there looking for bananas. So now that we can take off that one because we collected that seashell. We're gonna head back up to the village. Oh, you got this one right here. This is a piece of power which makes you stronger. You're able to do like double the damage. So we're gonna go back up. So we went back to the store because now, what did we do? Why did I go back here? Oh, I think at this point, I forgot how much the things were. And I'm like, I guess I can kind of go on without it. But now we're going to enter into the mysterious forest. The owl's going to come back down and talk to us. Let's see if I can skip this really quick. Hoot hoot, brave lad, you are the guest. Quest to make the dreamer be welcome to the mysterious forest. Much of the mystery will be found in this. I'm afraid you'll find a truffle difficult to leave the island without the windfish. By and by, Tail Cave, which is south of the village, and we need the Tail Key. Go there and find the key and you find in this forest. The windfish is watching. Hoot. All right, so there's a few different things that you got to do in this area. But we're finally in what we would call the main quest. So there it is, the mysterious forest, just north of the village. It's not too much. It's not too big. Can't really get lost. So we're gonna fight these guys. Use your shield so you can dodge his, or you can take the hit of his spear. Now, there is this guy up here just heading south or going up. This guy right here, if you try to walk past him and into the fog, basically he's gonna send you all the way over here. Okay, just so you know, in context, that's where he's gonna send you. All right, so we're gonna go back just so you can see it, because that's why you'll feel like you're lost. You're like, whoa, what happened? I'm supposed to go this way. So watch, we walk right by him. He says we're gonna get lost. And then we end up in front of the ferry. See, right in front of the ferry. There's not much you can do there because we're full of health. She'll only restore our health. And there's no ferries that you can catch here at this point. So we're gonna head just down there a little bit. There's some bad guys that we can destroy. I dug up there a little bit. Nothing really there. But if we follow that, go to the left of it, end up kind of where we were, fight this guy. And we can dig up there right in the center where the guy with the shield is, and we collect the third seashell that we have, that we can get. Now here, when you go into that little tree stump or whatever it's called, you can collect that. I forgot how to do that for a second. I was like, what do I do? If you do break that other shield, then you can kind of push it, or the other purple crystals, then you can kind of move it. I don't know what I was doing here. But then I went up. We have to go up there anyway, because that's the main part of the mission or what we need to do. But I was like, how do I get that rupee? I think there's a rupee in there. I think that's all it is. I mean, you can clearly just walk around there really quick where it's going to fall apart. But I ended up kind of just sliding through like that. And I was like, all right, cool. I can do that. Move that out of the way. Open it up and get our 50 rupees. And then we're going to go back up there to where we were. We're going to push that first one out of the way, go down, second one out of the way, head down. And this is where what we need to collect. It's called a toadstool. So we end up on a different side of wherever that stump takes us, of that tree stump, or that log. That log, that's the word I was looking for. Get some hearts. I did some more digging. But that's the main thing we need right now, just to kind of be able to get the key. So we're going to head back. Go through this again, and you have to push that one forward, that one up, and then we're down. Kind of make our way through there real quick. We end up where we first started. Then we move our way up. And then we end up on the other side of the forest. There's a heart up there that we can't get yet because we can't jump. I did a little bit of digging. I always dig everywhere. I don't know why. But we're going into these this little tree trunk house type thing, and there's a witch. I think it's a witch. Yeah, it's a witch. And a sleepy toadstool. So we give it to her. She does her thing. Gives us this powder. And the powder lights up things, just so you know. If you ever need to light up and you see a torch, put that on there. And it'll light it up, and it does some other things too. Like this guy right here, he gets googly eyes. It's kind of funny. So then with this, we can head back to that one. What was it? A raccoon type animal at the very beginning, where I told you if you walk past him, then he kind of sends you to a different location. So we're gonna use that powder. Oops. Spray it on him, or. Not spray it on him. Spray it. Toss it on him. And then poof. That's the Mario lookalike. The last thing I can remember is bitten into a big juicy toadstool. Then I had darnest of dreams. All sounds strange, but it sure was fun. I guess that's what it is. So now we're free, because he's not going to send us anywhere. We are free to kind of go up in that area, go north. And then right there, we cut down those little bushes, those grass, and we get the key that we need. If we head on up still, oh, another guy's gonna come and talk to us and send us basically to the tail cave, which we know. Oh, retrieve the instruments of that hidden. Go now. The windfish is waiting. Hoot. Cool. We know. All right, so if we head north just a little bit before we head back to the village and back to the shore, this is the new area that has opened up to us now. Can't do much yet because there's some things that we need and a maneuver that we're gonna get in the dungeon. I talked to that guy just to see if we'd get anything, but no. So we head back down to the village. Then again, because I like it, I cut some grass, and I have 200 again. So now we're gonna get our 5th piece of heart for 200 rupees. Now, I didn't record this, but I ended up going and playing that claw game to get the 980 rupees that I need for that bow. I didn't record it. I just recorded basically, I think, the last couple minutes. But this is what I ended up doing, cutting some grass and playing the claw game. And then here it is, my last rupee, or the last 50 rupees I needed. Boom. Got it. I had 924. Now I have 974. Got some grass because it's free money. In this economy, we need all the money we can get. So we go back in there, and before I head off to the dungeon, basically this is what I wanted. I wanted my bow. I wanted to have every single piece of equipment on me that I could possibly get before I headed down there, because you never know. You never know when you're going to not need a sword and you're going to need a bow because there's an enemy and you don't want to get close. So we're going to head back down to the shore, past all the villagers, past these guys here, head down. I made a mistake and I thought I had to go to the shore, but I'm like, wait a minute, that's not the way. I'm like, the dungeon's up there. So you go up one level right here, and then you go back this way, and then here we are at the dungeon. The tail, what is it? Just kind of showing you there. It was the first dungeon that we're going to come across, and we'll see that in the next episode when we enter that dungeon and go through it and collect absolutely everything that is in it, I believe. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys enjoyed these videos. All right? Thank you so much. I'm THENOTSOBADGAMER. See yas.